Hey guys, this is Chad with Pure Media Systems. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're in Salina, Texas, and we're going to be doing a MantelMount MAX2. Alright, so we're getting set up here. We've already got our 75-inch Neo QLED. This is the QN70. We've got that unboxed here. We're going to be putting it above here. The customer's already got where they want the bottom of the TV marked. So we're going to do our best to get as close to that as possible. But of course, based on where the bracket and everything has to go on the wall with the existing outlets is going to affect that process. So we're going to have to figure out where all the studs are in here, which that's one of the more difficult things because this is tile, drywall, it's a piece of cake. But with the tile, it makes it more challenging. So we're going to go ahead and get everything unboxed and mocked up on the TV so that we can take our measurements. All right, so our brackets are mocked up on here. We've got everything attached. What we're going to try doing, we've seen in some of our other videos, there is a handle that comes with it right here that you can attach right here if you'd like to be able to pull on it. But if you can also use this is basically just a really long grab handle. So I'm going to attach the toggle switch here, somewhere on the bar here, and then the customer can use this as the grab handle as well. You just have to reach from the back or from the front side underneath and grab it and pull it through. So we've taken our measurements from the bottom of the vertical brace here to the bottom of the TV. It's about 6.5 inches. According to the manual, we're going to add 4 inches so you can figure out where the bottom of the bracket needs to go. So we know that the bottom of the TV is going to be here. We can measure 10.5 inches up to see where the bottom of the bracket's going to go. All right, so I'm not sure what it's going to come through, but we've got everything marked up here. I like to use tape, so it helps with drilling our holes and everything. We've got all the spots marked where you do it. We know for sure there's a stud here as well as right here. And so based on that, we know where the centers of those studs are, where the closest we can get. So we can drill here, and then we think there's possibly a stud right here as well. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can get into drilling all of those pieces. All right, so we've got our 6 holes drilled. These 4 are going into studs, and these are going to be, we're going to use zip toggles to support this side. But since we've got 4 into studs, we should be good to go. So we're going to take this down and get everything up and going. Here's what it looks like without the tape on it. We're going to get the wall plates back on and get the togglers in so we can get everything going. See, we've got some nice clean holes, and we're going to get rocking and rolling. All right, so we've got our bracket on the wall. We've got our 4 lag bolts into the studs and our 2 zip toggles here, and this thing is not going anywhere. So we're going to get the TV up on the wall. So got a little ahead of ourselves here, but we've got the mechanism attached to the bracket here and secure the screws. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3 and 4 right there. You can adjust the tilt with these 2 screws, 1 and 2 right there. We've got the power supply and everything here, so we're going to just lower it down now so that we can get the TV on, just make it easier on ourselves so we're not having to pick it up as high. The bracket on the TV is going to go on the 4 hooks there, the 4 teeth, whatever you want to call them. You can see here the actuator and the mechanism working, and that's as low as it'll go. So we're going to go ahead and get this TV up and get all the cables and everything managed. So we're getting everything buttoned up in the back here. We've got our power brick attached here. Instead of putting the handle with the shelf, we opted to change up the design a little bit. We're going to use the rail here as our handle to be able to manipulate the TV, move it in and out. The power brick normally goes in that shelf, but wanted a cleaner look. So we've attached it here with Velcro. We've got all of the connectors here nicely managed. I've attached the toggle switch right here. So you can see it right here, easily can get to it. It's not going to go anywhere. But instead of it being on the bottom and then the whole thing comes down that much, this is much cleaner. We've got the cables managed here so that everything will go up and down nicely. And we're going to button it up and test everything out. All right, so we've got it mounted on the wall here. We're going to show you how it works. We can grab by the bar and pull it out, and you can tilt it from side to side, should you want to. In this case, they don't have a mantle, so we're going to go straight up and down. We've got our toggle switch here, and the way that it's oriented, away is down and towards you is up. But you can see how seamlessly you can just stop here. If you want it to rest here, you just leave it. So if we show you how much lower it goes. Straps off the top of my head, I want to say it's 29 inches. It goes all the way down. So this is where it can rest. You could leave it here all the time if you wanted to. When you want to use the fireplace, you can go up. There's no reason no issue leaving it should you want to. Go all the way up. And you can stop at any interval. So that's the other thing. You can leave it here. There's nothing that says you have to go all the way up and down. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. If you're interested in a system like this, please don't hesitate to reach out at 972-905-0556 or email sales@puremediasystems.com. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified of future videos. Thanks, guys.